Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the LA Chargers. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing first play is Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Hampton. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming up for the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early on.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And they're going to get him. He's saved back around the 28. That'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
At the 28-yard line.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life that slows you down. Your body is acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Herbert now. And he's got it. Touchdown. Wande Gadsden with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's got some space here. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
That ties the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 66 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. On the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
I just want to rap. I just want to rap.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And that is incomplete. The pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Hey, Kappa. Baylor tight. Set.
Here's Herbert. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done.
It's a gain
there of 21 yards.
The Chargers, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
59. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 43. Looking for Tyreek Hill near the sideline. He's got it. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
39-yard line.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14.
Yards on the play.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Richardson to throw off play action. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Colts first down.
19. Cut 19.
Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Play action. Now Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
6 the Eagles. 6-18. 5 in. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. He will have the 1st down and a bit more. Touchdown, Indianapolis. De'Ami Brown, 34 yards. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Play action. It's Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, halfway to 100 now, with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. And it's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half.
19 tight. 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now, their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. This is 2nd and 8. Herbert, quick pass out wide. Well, he's in for a Charger touchdown. Against him with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. Well, there's home here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Here's Richardson to throw. Down the field, he's got Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 35 yards. And the Colts get a bit closer.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
31-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Now he'll tuck this and run. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. Taken in at the 11. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
19 right. 2.
Richardson off the play fake. Now he's going to step up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rat. Cup 19. 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Chargers 42, Colts 21.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now it's Richardson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets it. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go play action with Richardson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Good. Cup 19. Cup 19. Practice. Mustang 19. You got it. All me.
Back to the air with Richardson. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own prep time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A touchdown run there for the yard out. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
57, Colts 28.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best part for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Colts 35. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Herbert now. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Touchdown, Chargers! Rondé Gadsden, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic in the magnificent Olympia Stadion in the German capital of Berlin. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will ring them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break! Dragon 60! Ready, right?
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards.
Here we go, start!
Into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the NFL's leading rusher pressure in 2021. Jonathan Taylor looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
You talk about this Falcon defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
12 yards.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
First down.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
65 check. 65 check. Get it. 60 bike.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Cougar 19.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Well, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Here we go. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson looks to throw once more. He'll dump this off to Taylor complete. And the Colts are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Smash. Ready.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to touchdown Colts.
Tyler Warren with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. No, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeForest Buckner. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
They'll set up a throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
And it's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards.
49-yard gain on the play. And the Falcon first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Richardson looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
4th down.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. This is fielded at the 27. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Okay, ready? 19 line. Ready? Go.
He'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, Then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A 6-yard
The Colts at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go. For it, 70 Lions.
Again, it's Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Mustang 19, Viking 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60, 19 Lions, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Now Richardson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
19, here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's Richardson to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Richardson. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 70. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
That ties the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Addison will go in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left. Here on the clock.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Past the 60. Past the 60. 79 Broncos.
Richardson working from the gun. And he can't escape, and down he goes. James Pierce able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2.
65, Jack. 65. Back.
3rd and
Warriors, 70.
Now it's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Or go with the quicker guy and sometimes you even get out quick there? Very difficult to match up that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
19 right. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Back to throw. Richardson. Got his man. It's Warren. Big strides. Look at him go. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Come on. Ready,
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Falcons 14. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here to their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. one-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 21.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, look at the juke.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 back, 79 Broncos.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Ready, set.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19. 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. Richardson. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business is to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Cowboy 80. Cup 60, Cup 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 back, 79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They'll set up to throw. Pitch and catch to Wilson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll try and do this himself. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Operating from the gun, Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Not Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 28, Colts 24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points.
79 Broncos.
Richardson to throw again after the pick 6. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Got ready?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. A give to Robinson on the option. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game.
Check smash. Check smash. Check hurt. Ready, ready.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth.
Colts 32.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, steady.
Again, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Hey, check that. Check that.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And now a fair catch called for, and he'll indeed take it at about the 6-yard line. Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the